Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. We will be talking about my experience with the Impact interview with Cebu Pacific as a cabin crew. So I'm going to share to you my experience right now, and not only my experience, and I will be sharing to you my advices as well. So if you are planning to apply as a cabin crew or a flight attendant to any airlines, this video might help you, okay? So let's talk about impact interview. So if we say impact interview, that's the very first stage for you to be able to proceed to the next level, which is the medical or maybe the final interview for cabin crew. So meaning that since this is the first level, you need to pass the impact interview in order for you to proceed to the next level. Okay. So right now, I will be giving you, my tips and advice in order to, to ace or to score more or to have a very big impact during the impact interview. Okay. So during this impact interview, guys, first is that the interviewer will ask you to remove your shoes. Okay, so we all know that girls might be wearing like high heels. There are also men like they're going to put something on their heels to increase like an inch or two for their height. But take note, guys, that during impact interview, those is no longer useful, okay? Because the interviewer will ask you to remove your shoes. So meaning a barefoot, okay? The reason of which is because they're going to check your height. If your height like meets the required height for flight attendant or for cabin crew. Required height for men, it should be like 5'6" or 5'7" for men, and then for women, I think it's 5'3" or 5'2". So heels will you can no longer wear those heels to increase your height, guys. So during this time, the impact interview, that's the very first thing the interviewer will check. So they're going to check your physical appearance, okay? So first is your height, okay? Experience, guys, for men, the interviewer have chosen like 6 men applicants, and then it's by batch. All of us have been like checked for our height requirement, and after height, the interviewer will ask you for men. They will ask you to roll up your sleeve because they will check your arms. Okay, so take note that tattoos are not allowed for cabin crew. So meaning, if they will ask you to to roll up your sleeves, make sure that there is no visible tattoo therein, okay? They are very strict. And not only that, they will also check your complexion and also your, if there is no marks, okay? So make sure that, that you will prepare like 2 months before the hiring process to make sure that your skin will look like brighter, cleaner, and fairer, okay? They will also ask you to turn around, okay? So they will ask you first to face left, and then face at the back, and then face to the right, and they will ask you to face the interviewer. The last process for the impact interview is the interview part, which is very crucial, okay? So this time, guys, make sure that you will, number one is smile, okay? I would like to advise you that if you're going to, face the interviewer, you have to stand straight, okay? Number one, stand straight. Then number two, breast out. Wear your best smile, okay? So you have to be confident with your posing, okay? With your smile. And don't smile like you are shy, like that. No. If you're going to smile, guys, you have to look like you have the authority, okay? The smile that is confident and then with authority, okay? That's very important, guys, that it shows that you are confident and it seems like you know what you are doing, okay? It's very crucial. Let's now talk about the interview part. So you might be asking, what questions did the interviewer ask me during the impact interview? Okay, so it's very simple. The interviewer just asked me, number one, my full name. Number two is where did I see the job posting? Okay, and then number three is this my first time, or how many times did I apply for Cebu Pacific as a cabin crew? Good thing, there is a law now about anti-age discriminatory law or discrimination law. This law, guys, I'm very grateful because before, airlines are very strict with age limit, okay? So right now, there is no longer a requirement for age limit. So, for those, aspiring flight attendants out there, it's good news for you guys if you are above 27 years old. So general rule when answering those questions is that number one, you have to practice 3 months before the hiring process all your answers for different kind of questions, okay? So number one, guys, I'd like you to practice your answer, okay? So meaning you need to memorize your answer, okay? That's number one. And then number two, which is very important, is after you memorize your answers, number two, which is very crucial, guys, is that you have to practice the pronunciation part of your answers, okay? And then the enunciation, the pronunciation, and also the volume of your voice should be audible enough for the interviewer to hear, okay? So English is not our native language, so sometimes we are not comfortable in speaking English, right? So I would highly advise that like 3 months before, practice your answers. Again, number one is to memorize it, and then number two, make sure to improve your pronunciation, okay? It may sound OA, okay, when like if you're going to enunciate the words, but make sure that you will do that Okay, because the interviewer loves to hear that your pronunciation is very nice, because might be one day you will be assigned for international flight, and then at least they are confident that you can deliver a good an effective communication to our passenger. Even though if there is no hiring yet, you need to take care of your skin on your face, and then the skin on your arms. Make sure that it looks fairer, and after that, memorize your answers, and then number 2, be confident, and then wear your best smile. Okay, so my experience, guys, after I answered those questions, after I went through the or physical checkup, the interviewer, guys, will read the names for those applicants that were not able to pass the initial or the impact interview. Okay, so in my case, guys, out of 6, the interviewer is like reading 5 names, but the interviewer did not tell us the reason, or if the result is passed or not for those 5 names. And then suddenly he said that guys, you were not able to pass the impact interview. And then I thought that the interviewer have forgotten my name, because he did not mention my name. So I thought that he just missed the part. So I tried to walk outside, but suddenly he told me that I was able to pass. Okay, and then hi guys, by God's grace, I was able to pass the first entry or the first level, and our next level is for the final interview, and I'm quite nervous. Okay. After that, I appreciate what he did next, because he really helped me on the next stage how to pass the same. Okay, so after he told me that I was able to pass the impact interview, he gave me tips and advices on how to ace for the next level or the next stage for the interview, which is the final interview. So he told me that Fidel, you are very serious, okay? I want you to smile. I want you to wear that best smile of yours, okay? So right now, guys, I would like to share that to you, that if you're going to apply as a cabin crew, make sure that you will always wear your best smile during the interview process. If you haven't watched my first vlog on my flight attendant journey, please do so. The link is included below. You will see there the entire experience during the flight attendant hiring process. Okay, so right now, guys, I hope that this impact interview advices, tips, and my experience will help you, and on how to prepare in the future. Okay, so it's my first time to apply for Cebu Pacific, and by God's grace, I was able to make it. So guys, even though it's your second, third, or fourth time, I believe that in the Bible, in Ecclesiastes, God says that there is a perfect time for everything, okay? So do not surrender, aim for your dream, and prepare for the same. Thank you so much for staying with me. You have a wonderful day, and don't forget to subscribe. Take care always. God bless you. Goodbye.